Hi, Algebra 2 kids. This is Dr. Callahan for week 10 Thursday, and we're almost for spring break or to spring break. So go ahead and pause the video and answer the following 3 questions. You guys should have 12 boxes filled out since this is week 10 Thursday, and you guys just got a brand new warm-up log on Monday. So this has been 4 days, so 4 times 3 boxes a day is going to be 12 different boxes filled out. All right, you guys, go ahead and take a look at your question number 3. Your answer is negative 6x cubed plus 3x squared minus x minus 4. Unfortunately, it's not Friday yet. I'm sorry, but tomorrow we will have that. All right, so spring break is within the horizon, and given the fact that this is an algebra class, I talked about spring break trends and statistics because it is a math class. And so here are some statistics. If you take a look at the regional trends of spring breakers, this is where everybody's going to be going. 19% of people in the West will spend less than $500 for spring break. In the Midwest, 75% of them will stay in the US. In the South, 37% will travel between 10 to 500 miles. And in the Northeast, like New York, they're going to head towards the Sunshine State, especially with how cold everything is. Majority of people just tend to go to Florida for partying and whatnot. This is the average spring break cost for hotels. And as you guys can see, Florida, New York, they tend to be the more expensive ones, also in Mexico. And then the growth percentage over the last 5 years of emerging popularity with among spring break locations, Panama City is definitely up there. Dominican Republic, Mexico seems to be a very popular area. A lot of people tend to go to Florida to go on cruises for Mexico. These are some additional statistics. So these are the top destinations. About 40% will go to beaches, 20% go to big cities, 11% go up to the mountains, 6.2% goes camping, and then 6% of people will travel internationally. Spring break is a $1 billion per year industry, so people spend a bit of money. The average college students will spend about $1,100 for the week-long trip. And the number 1 spring break destination is Panama City, Florida. 95% will share a hotel room with friends. 12% will be staying over in a room with 7 people. I'm like, that's a little bit crazy, but I guess you got to do what you have to do to save money. These are some of the popular destinations in America. Again, Florida seems to be the really popular one. A lot of people in the Northeast right over here, because especially with the really horrible storms they've been having with the cold chill and everything, they want to go to warmer weather areas. People like to go up to the mountains over to, like Grand Tetons or Yellowstone in Montana. Some people go down to Arizona, Colorado, Texas, and then Georgia. But mostly Florida. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started with today's stuff. If you were not here last class, what you missed was that we did a Pi Line Skyline for our Pi Day celebration. And so some of your work is like showcased outside. Also, we took your quiz for this week, and it is on Math Excel. It is labeled as week 10. Wednesday. And so if you were not here yesterday, that's what we did. And also we worked on your Math Excel assignment for practice on properties of exponent and radical functions. And so these are the 2 things that we went over yesterday. In addition, your grades are updated. It's posted on Teams, and it's also on Infinite Campus. So you can see whether your grade went up, down, or if it remained the same. Keep in mind that if you're here on a regular basis, which is awesome, but you're simply just sitting there and not doing anything, I won't give you 50% because that's saying like you're not even here at all. But the most you'll get is 55%. You need to have a 60% obviously to pass. And remember, your safety grade for this class is a 75%. And that's the balance with your final, which is 15%. And it's not an easy final. It's not my final. It's the common district final. So just like in geometry and algebra 1, like 1 year ago, you guys have a district final. And so if you, let's say, fail that final, you get an F. 75 minus 15 is still a 60%. So you'll still be able to pass the class. If you don't pass this class, next year going to senior year, you'll have to take like either algebra 3 or prob and stats, which are the two classes you guys probably have selected. Some of you guys decided to go to trigonometry and pre-calculus, and then you will also have to take algebra 2 as well simultaneously. So you have 2 math classes there for next year. So just kind of think about that. There is absolutely no curve on the final, and that's not my decision. That's a decision from Washoe County School District. So out of the 13 high schools, all juniors who are taking algebra 2, you guys have the same test and there is no curve. And it's a very, very difficult test. 2 weeks before the test, I will go over the study guide with you guys, and I'll go over them specific one by one. There's probably like 50 questions on there. I won't go over all 50 questions to get you guys prepared for the test. But again, it's a really hard test, you guys. Not only do you have to know like algebra 1, algebra 2, but then also you have to know how to use your calculators. And that's why I've been like integrating calculator usage in class. So that way you guys get the exposure. So that way you're ready to go on to take the test. And then also, you know, for future math classes as well. All right. So with that said, let's go and take a look at your YouTube channel for this class. Yesterday, I have your stuff here. So let me go ahead and switch it over. Oh, you know what? I need to convert the one from yesterday. So once this is done converting, I will post the video on from